Hi and welcome to my channel. So finding ways for you to earn extra money is something that you must be doing this time and age. So in today's video, I'm going to tell you how I earn an extra 1,500 to 2,000 pounds every single month teaching English online for 4 hours a month. And also, I'm going to tell you how you can get started with teaching as well. If this is something that you're keen on, if you've never considered it, then please, I urge you to consider doing this because you would be surprised, how you're going to enhance your own skills as well and how much money there is to be made from this particular side hustle that we're going to talk about. So if you're new to my channel, obviously you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, you already know that I appreciate your time and I hope that you're finding all these videos helpful. But before I get deep and diving into the content, I have a free newsletter where I sign the best information about opportunities in the UK when it comes to career progression, changes to UK visas, if you're keen on, progressing in your career, like I've said, starting your own side hustle, work from home jobs that you can do, then if you check the comment section below, you're going to see a link to my newsletter. Once you join that newsletter, then I can send that information directly to your inbox. It will not take you up to 20 seconds to join. You just drop your name and your email and you're part of the newsletter so that you're never reliant on the YouTube algorithm to get such vital information for your personal and professional development. And also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you do want to hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification button so you're the first person to be notified every single day when I drop a new video on here on YouTube. Look, like I've said, having a side hustle is something that is a must. And look, the potential to earn more from a side hustle is a lot because you need to be very wise, you need to be very smart on the type of side hustle that you're choosing to do. So, like I'm saying, I'm going to explain to you in today's video how I earn an extra £2,000 on average every single month teaching English online for 1 hour per week, which is 4 days per month, but that earns me £2,000. So, it is something that is absolutely, mind blowing. And there's a lot of money that you can make to help with your bills, to help with your holidays if you want to travel, to just help with if you're supporting family. There's lots of things that you can do with that extra money. And then the money from your job, maybe you can save it up or, just do whatever really that you need to do. So basically, I work as a nurse, so I went to work basically, and I saw this doctor, a medical student who is originally from China. So she's come from China to study medicine in the UK. So while I was at work, I got to know her. We kind of became friends. She was struggling with her English. Her English was really, really bad, if I can say that. But you can see that she's an amazing doctor. So when she finished her rotation and she was leaving the place where I was working, I decided to buy her 2 books. And so I'm just telling you how I got into teaching English very briefly. So I got 2 books for her, and these books cost me £5.99 only. So £5.99, about 2 English books, really simple steps to learning English. So the day this doctor was leaving, I gave the books to her and I said, Doctor, you've been amazing. You're so great. You'll make an amazing doctor, but your English is so bad. So take these books and I hope that they're going to help you. She was so grateful. She took my number. A short while later, she contacted me. She was like, Melvis, can you help me to teach me English? I really got on with you and all of that. So I started teaching her English. And then I got to know her other friends. She told her other friends about me. And so they decided and approached me and said, Melvis, can you help to teach us English as well? And that was really how I got into teaching English online. And what I do now is that once a week, I teach English online. It's all online once a week. And for an hour. It takes me about 30 minutes to an hour to prepare. So in total, in a month, I will say that I dedicate about 6 to 8 hours a month on this. But in terms of money, it makes me about £2,000 per month. And so joining my English class is only through recommendation, which means that all of my English students are Chinese. They're all Chinese. And so it's been the most amazing thing, but like I've said, I just stumbled onto it. So how can you therefore start teaching English online? And by the way, in case you're watching this, you're wondering who I am. So my name is Melvis. I currently work in England as an advanced nurse practitioner. So I'm a very senior nurse. I started my journey in the UK as a carer in a nursing home. Then I studied as an international student in the UK. So, I've always been very keen on improving my English, because of my presentation skills, career progression as well. You get to talk a lot as a senior nurse, you do presentations. So all these things have kind of made me to keep on enhancing my skills, and that's why it helped me as well teaching English online. And I have a private career coaching program where I support with career progression in the UK, starting your own side hustle, you know, getting UK visa sponsorship opportunities if you want to move to the UK, work from home jobs as well, and like I've said, starting your own side hustle, because I'm really keen on career progression, but you then start your own side hustle, which eventually becomes your main thing, and then you can retire early. Because I don't believe in retiring when we're 70 years old and we don't have enough time to enjoy ourselves. So again, this is my journey as to how I got into teaching. So now let me tell you how you can get into teaching if this is something that you are actually interested in. And if you're keen on checking out my private coaching program, do check the description box below or the about section of this YouTube channel. You'll see a link to my private coaching program, which is called Nursing Career Bootcamp. And then if you're interested, you're keen on what we do, then by all means do feel free to join. So how can you get started, teaching English online? Because not everybody will start the way I did. I just kind of stumbled onto the whole teaching thing. It wasn't planned, but now obviously I know a lot more about it because I've explored to see whether I can expand it, but it's just not something that, I want to do for now. I'm kind of happy with how I'm doing it now. So there is a platform called iTalki. It is one of the best platforms for you to get into teaching. If you want to teach, it's all online. It can be any language that you want to teach. It really doesn't matter. iTalki is the website for you to go to. So how does it work? How it works is that you actually just register your interest. Once you register, you're going to get an email back from them. Once they send that confirmation email, they'll give you the next steps to do. They have quite a few quizzes, quite a few assessments. There's quite a few videos for you to watch and go through so that you can better understand the company and what exactly it is that they do. So it's iTalki, I as in I am Melvis, talk I. So that's basically the name of the company. If you're struggling, you've got any questions as I go along, please do leave a comment in the comment section below and I'll be able to answer any questions that you may have regarding this particular opportunity. And look, I urge you, it doesn't matter whether it's Yoruba language, whether it's Twi, whether it's Igbo, it doesn't matter the language, but there are people interested, in learning what it is that you know. So with iTalki, one of the reasons why I like it the most is that they've got different methods of payment. So you can use PayPal, you can use direct bank transfer. I'm saying this because I know that people that live in some countries that don't accept PayPal, they would not be able to register on there. So you've got the option to put your bank details and get paid by direct bank transfer. So this is a huge advantage. Many of the other platforms that teach English or languages in general, it's very difficult because they only accept PayPal, which means that if you're not from a country that has PayPal, then it's difficult for you to obviously work there. So iTalki, you can use bank transfer as well. So that's the first advantage. The next thing, which is a massive advantage, is that you can join as a professional teacher or unprofessional, which means that if you're joining, you need to choose the profile that you want. Are you joining as a professional teacher? Then you've got to have the qualifications that are needed to ascertain that you are a professional English teacher. So you need that evidence. You need also obviously experience. But the advantage joining as a professional teacher is that they're going to pay you more for your teaching. So that's one thing. You can then join as a community tutor. This is for people who want to teach a language, but they don't have formal qualifications as a professional teacher for that particular language, which means if you're a professionally trained English teacher, then you can join as a professional and you'll be paid a lot more. If you can teach English, for example, but you don't have the qualifications as an English teacher, then you can join as a community tutor instead. You can only join as one, so you can't join as both. You need to join as a professional teacher or community tutor, and you're going to need to upload obviously your personal information to support whatever it is that you're saying, your personal details, your certificates and everything. They want to see all of that experience and all. So once you join as either one, obviously as a professional teacher, you're going to be teaching English at a more professional level. For example, some people learn English or whatever language it is because of studies, because they want to study. So they need a different standard of English. Other people are learning English for social reasons, because they want to travel, because they want to be able to speak English, because they want their kids to speak English. So obviously, as a community tutor, that's where you come in, teaching practical English, how do you speak English and all of that. So again, that those are the main advantages joining italki. And one big advantage as well joining them is that you've already got clients. Like for me, for example, for my English lessons, I only get students when one of my students recommends, a friend or a relative. That's how people get to join my teaching class, because I don't advertise and any of that. But if you go to italki, then you've already got the students there. You don't have to find them basically yourself. And that's why I'm recommending this as a way to start. But if you've got a way of finding people to teach yourself, fair enough. But I just wanted to highlight this to say there are lots of opportunities out there, and it's worth thinking out of the box so that you can make use of the skills that you have to be able to earn more money, by supporting other people. Because sometimes you have a skill and you think, oh my God, this is so basic. Everybody speaks English, but that's not the case. There are many people that don't know what it is that you know. It doesn't have to be a language, it could be a skill, maybe like hairdressing, it could be, I don't know, shoe mending, it could be knitting, whatever it is. There are ways that you can monetize your skills, and that's what I'm telling you, that if you haven't considered it, you should. I've done lots of videos on this channel about all sorts of side business opportunities, career progression pathways. Check out those previous videos that I've done. I've got playlists on all of these different things. And also, if you haven't joined my newsletter, I want to check the comment section below. If you're keen on, any of those things that I've mentioned, then consider joining. But most importantly, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, then you should, because I'm going to ensure that I'm sharing all of these tips, all of these ideas, all of this journey with you on here, so that you can join me and earn some extra money. Why not? If you're on a visa, for example, in the UK or wherever it is that you are, you can comfortably do these jobs, from the comfort of your home. You do a few hours, but you earn a lot of money. And that is a massive advantage. If I had to work to earn extra £2,000, how many hours would I have to work to earn that? But by teaching online once a week for just one day, for an hour, I'm able to earn an extra 1,500 to £2,000 every single month. And so make use of your phone, make use of the internet, make use of technology, because it is mad, like it is crazy how much money there is to be made. And do share this video with anybody that you know that could benefit from this. And I hope that you can implement all of this, and look, I'll see you in the next video. And thank you so much for your time.